Tiffin University women's lacrosse team prepares for a matchup with nationally ranked Grand Valley State and then an undefeated Findlay team. But before we go and preview that, let's go ahead and take a look back. Coach, welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Matt.
Head coach Erica Brown, her team, last time we talked, they had some tough matchups, and they went on the road to beat East Stroudsburg. They dropped a game against a tough Westchester team, a team that's probably a lot better than their rankings suggest. And then they recently just beat Lake Erie at home 13-12. Coach, after 4 games in this year, where's an area that you've been pleasantly surprised and you've been fairly happy with your team?
Area that obviously is impressive, I think, is goalkeeping. I think Kat single-handedly won our East Stroudsburg game, came up with a great save with a second left, preserved the win for us against Lake Erie. Another area is just attack overall. Lots and lots of different threats. Everyone can score, and I think we have a few different goal scorers, but it's nice that we have tons of different looks on the attacking end, which I don't know if we've ever really had that many different looks. So attack has just been really impressive to me.
Well, last time we talked, you were wanting to work on or implementing some different strategies in the attack, especially movement, players moving. Has the implementation worked for you and for your team?
I think so. We did have a great win against East Stroudsburg. We couldn't really get our attack going against Westchester, and then against Lake Erie this past Sunday. Lots of great movement, lots of good cutting, getting kids open, giving kids space to dodge and kind of feed from the dodge. So our movement has gotten a lot better.
In that win against Lake Erie, in the second half, it really seemed like the old guard took over in the form of Amanda Flotteron and Amy Morris, and they really carried you down the stretch. Talk a little bit about the leadership on this team.
I think Amanda needed a game like that. She got the looks that she's used to getting. I think Amy had a good game defensively for us. I think Elle Hamilton kind of struggled a little bit, but again, in second half really picked it up. But it's just nice that everyone's kind of finding their groove again, and it's we're relying on the same kids again and again, but it's nice that we can rely on them in different ways that we haven't done in the past. But it's nice that everyone's kind of stepping up and getting their groove back.
Number 20, Grand Valley State comes to call this Friday night at 7 p.m. down at Frost County Stadium. They've lost 2 straight. They've lost to the number 4 ranked team by 4 goals and the number 12th ranked team in the nation by a single goal. What is it that makes the Lakers such a consistent program and this year makes them a top 20 team?
I think they're just so athletic up and down the field. The ride's amazing. It's just very relentless. Their attack is just consistently moving. They're always going to be able to feed someone on the inside. But I think the athleticism makes them so dangerous.
Findlay's the next opponent on your schedule after Grand Valley State. That'll be the following week. The Oilers right now 4-0, 3-0 in road games, averaging 16, almost 17 goals per game, but it's a little deceiving. Their opponents they've beaten only with a 7-15 overall record. Talk a little about the Oilers.
I think their attack is super dangerous. Like you just said, putting up a ton of goals in every game. So that means that they're either coming up with cost turnovers in the midfield, they're running off the draw, or their defense is playing solidly, that they're getting a turnover and kind of transitioning the ball. So I think offensively what we need to do is just shut down their scorers, and I think it's going to be a real good challenge for us. And even though we're playing away at Findlay, it's nice to only be 25-30 minutes from home.
Head coach Erica Brown, what was the most memorable athletic moment in your playing career?
In my playing career or coaching?
Playing
career. I think my senior year of college, we beat Mount St. Mary's in conference. They were conference team, and they hadn't lost in 2 years. And it was kind of a random day. It was a Saturday. I think we played at like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And there was just lots of parents there, but alumni parents, and we didn't have that many alumni there. So we had an amazing crowd, and my mom was there, and my mom worked 2 jobs, so it was hard for her to get off work, but she was there, and it was amazing. And I think our team played really well, and my best friend there was 24 seconds left in the game, and they tied the game up. We won the draw, and my best friend scored the winning goal. And I just remember, you know, we won the next draw too, so there was like 15 seconds left, and we kind of just ran the clock out, and then my friend Nicole just looked at me. I was like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So I think that was probably my best memory because it was definitely a team win.
This Friday night, 7 p.m., Grand Valley State, the 20th ranked team in the nation. Come on down to Frost County now. Dress warm, be loud, and cheer on the Dragons to an upset victory. Coach, thank you for your time. Best of luck.
Thanks, Matt.